Hello my beautiful noodles, it's me Nikki aka Nikki Noodle, and we are back yet again for another cozy game. And I originally had something else planned for today, but I've had a pretty stressful day and I've been very anxious today, so I'm feeling like I really want to unwind and just play some cozy games and chat, and I think I'm going to play some more A Little to the Left today in order to do that. That's really all I've got as an intro for you, so with all that said, let's hop into the game. Hey guys, it's me again, but it's the next day now. I had some technical difficulties that were mainly just user error yesterday when I filmed my gameplay. Basically what happened is I tried to fix the audio from my 100 Baby Challenge video. The way I had my mic and camera set up that day made the audio sound all weird, so I was trying to fix that. And so I was recording my audio through my mic, but through the Facecam app. I tested it to make sure everything was going well, but what I didn't test was when I was actually capturing the gameplay. So what ended up happening was that the gameplay audio also went through my Facecam app, and it completely overpowered the microphone and all of my voiceover work. So what I was originally going to do was going to be to just film a new voiceover and use the gameplay footage that I did yesterday. But I think instead of doing that, I'm just going to completely re-record the face cam, the mic, and the gameplay all over again. That does mean that I have done all of these puzzles that we're going to be seeing, but one, my memory is not the greatest, and there's a good chance I won't even remember some of them, but also two, I actually kind of figured them out pretty quickly yesterday when I was doing this, and so I really don't think it's going to be too much different between yesterday's gameplay and this gameplay footage. I apologize for that, and I know it might not make it the most fun to watch now, but I figured this was better than doing just the gameplay and then trying to voice over to match with what the gameplay was, and I just figured this would be easier and better to watch, so hopefully you agree. But with that said, let's now finally jump into the video. Okay, so we are going to be picking back up at chapter 3. That's the last place that we left off. In our videos, as you can see, I've already done all of these from when I recorded it yesterday, but it didn't work. But we're just gonna go through and do it again, and I'll just chat with you all a little bit. I had mentioned yesterday in my intro and stuff that I was having a really stressful day, and today was kind of stressful too, honestly. We've just been stuck inside for 2 days now. If you all don't know, I am a daycare teacher, and I teach a class of, it's up to 16 2-year-olds right now. We don't have 16 on roll, but it's typically 16. And hang on, what do I need to do here? That go there. Right now we only have 13 on roll, but that's still a ton of 2-year-olds when you're stuck inside in a tiny room. And so that's just very stressful. And then I also, actually, yesterday I was very stressed out about needing to talk to my boss about the idea of me starting to apply to some other jobs. And I did actually talk to her today, and she was super understanding, and I knew she would be, but it was just still scary. I just don't like talking to people
about stuff like that. Like, I just was very stressed out about it, like, all day yesterday, and I put it off until today, but it was fine, hopefully. I mean, she was very understanding and, like, was like, oh, if you ever need, like, a reference, you can always use me, and I was, like, very grateful for that, because I was very stressed about talking to her. We've also just had a big problem with, like, finding people in general, and so I didn't want to be, like, causing them any more issues with, like, staffing. And what's wrong here? What's going on here? Oh, I know what's going on. These are in the wrong spot. These go here. Okay. So that was, like, a cause of stress, and that, like, has made me feel better a little bit. And then just on top of the day yesterday, to have my video that I filmed be completely unusable pretty much was just, like, that was just the cherry on top of it all. So today was a little bit better in that way, at least, of, like, at least I got that off my chest, because that was causing me a lot of anxiety, like, all week, because I pretty much decided last weekend that I wanted to kind of have that conversation this week so that I could start applying to jobs. Like, if I just came across any, I wanted to make sure that I was able to at least apply so that, like, that opportunity wouldn't pass me up. So it's just been causing me anxiety all week. But I'm very glad to have that out of the way. I'm still very, like, nervous about even applying for things, like, but at least I know it's an option now, and, like, people that I work with will be aware of it. I hate change, and I've never just quit a job to get a new job. Like, every time I've ever quit a job has been, like, because I am moving away or something. Like, I quit my high school job when I graduated high school, and then I had a summer job in college, but then I quit that when I went back to college, and I had a job in college, but then I quit that when I graduated from there. So this is, like, the first time I've had a job that, like, I just have to quit and to do something else. So that's, like, kind of scary for me, but it's something that needs to be done, and I think it could be good for me. The good news about doing this again now today is that we have Taylor Swift news. Taylor Swift, if anybody else out there is a Swiftie like me, announced the long-anticipated Lavender Haze music video is coming out tonight at midnight. I'm so excited. I've been tweeting all of my theories because I have so many on my Swiftie Twitter. Did not go there. Something's in the wrong spot then. But nothing else looks like it's in the wrong spot. This has to go there. Yeah. I fully believe that Speak Now Taylor's version is coming tonight, or at the bare minimum, an announcement is coming tonight. I've seen theories that it's being released on March 3rd for, 3/3/23. So I don't know, but I'm convinced that something other than just the music video is coming tonight. So I guess we'll see. It's very exciting though. And it's actually funny that I bring that up now because I know at this point in the gameplay yesterday I actually brought up Taylor Swift in that one as well. It was because of this thing. I don't know what this thing is. If you know what it is, please let me know. But I assume it's some kind of crafting tool. I feel like I've seen it before, I just like don't know what it is. And it led me on a spiral of telling you all about my crafting tool, which has disappeared. So I was fortunate to get tickets to the Eras tour. Very excited, but and if you're a Swiftie or going to the Eras tour or know of a Swiftie who talks about it 24/7 like I do, there is a fan project going on for the Eras tour based on the song You're on Your Own Kid, where she says make the friendship bracelets, take the moment and taste it, where people are going to make friendship bracelets to trade with other Swifties at the show, which is the cutest idea ever. And so I bought a friendship bracelet making kit so long ago, and I just hadn't made any for the longest time, and I was like, finally one day like, oh, I need to get on this because I want to make like a lot, like at bare minimum one for every album, and then also a bunch of songs, and it's gonna be a lot of work. And I bought a kit that's like, it's like little beads, and then I also have letter beads, but it comes with this little tool to help put a bunch of beads onto the string at one time. And I had this little tool, and I was finally one day got the motivation to make my bracelets, and I was chugging along making them. I made them for like 2 hours, and then I did this all in bed, which was not the best idea, I will admit it. But so basically I was doing all my bracelets, and then I got done and I put them away, and then the next day I was going to take them to do more, and I could not find my little tool. I could not find it, and I don't know where it went. It completely disappeared. Like it's just simply gone. And I don't know what happened to it. But anyway, that's my little thing about the Eras tour. Because I'm like so confused where it would have gone. It completely disappeared. And the same day, or maybe it was the next day, I lost the cap to my iPad pencil, like in the same place. And that one at least turned up, and I found that like the next day, but I still don't know where that little tool is. And I know, like, I've looked it up, and you can like make your own pretty easily. It's a really basic like tool, but like I'm just now putting it off a lot, and I don't know, I need to get on it again, but I just simply don't have the motivation to do that anymore. Now my motivation is all in making collages for each Taylor era on Procreate. That's been my hyper focus recently, so that's been fun. But if you are a person who also loves Taylor Swift and cozy gaming, I'm going to suggest that you follow my TikTok account, because right now I have a series where I'm making a sim for every song off of Midnight's. I'm almost done with it. I have 3 more left to post, I think. They're all recorded, but I just have to post 3 of them. I think I did part 14 today, and I'm not going to be doing a sim for Would've, Could've, Should've or Bigger Than the Whole Sky, just because I think that's sensitive subject matter and I don't want to belittle it to that, like to just making a sim and like being like, oh, it's so aesthetic. Like, I don't want to do that personally, so I'm not going to be doing those, but I have all the other ones filmed and ready to go. And I'm planning to do that kind of series for like every Taylor album. I'm gonna start just going backwards from Midnight, so next I'll probably do, I guess, Red Taylor's version next, and then Fearless Taylor's version, and then I'll just work backwards from Folklore and Evermore, well, Evermore first, and then Folklore, and I'll just go through, and I'll probably wait for Taylor's version to do the albums that haven't been released yet. So like I won't do 1989, Speak Now, Debut, or Rep until Taylor's version comes out. Just because I want to be able to use the Taylor's version sounds on TikTok. I don't want to use the stolen version. But yeah, if you're a Swiftie and you like Sims especially, check out my TikTok account, because I've got tons of Swiftie and gaming content over there. See, this one is one where I did like kind of struggle for a little bit, but now like I know the little tricks to it, so it kind of feels like cheating, but it's okay. You all probably wouldn't want to watch me struggle for like 10 minutes on this anyway. We're just here for the vibes, right? Like, it's fine. That, and then see, that's something that tricked me the first time, because I was like, where does it go? Like, I couldn't make everything fit down here, and it's because it doesn't go there. See, is this a little bit cheaty? It might be. It might be a little bit cheaty. But I'm struggling anyway, so get off my back. I am struggling this week. Here's a little secret for you. I was planning to post a video on Tuesday as well this week, but I then just did not do it. So I'm gonna try to get on the 3 times a week schedule. I'm really gonna try because I really want to get on that schedule. And what is wrong? What is wrong with this? No. Do you have to go here? Might just have to switch these. Yeah, I think that was it. Okay. And speaking of like schedules and that kind of housekeeping stuff, I also, now that I have a face cam, am hoping to stream soon. I have to look into it more and figure out if my equipment will even be able to handle it, because here's a little behind the scenes fun fact. My setup right now is my camera, my microphone, and a laptop. That's it. That's all I've got. So I am working with the bare minimum right now, and I really don't even know if streaming is possible. But if it is, I really want to do it. And I've been like playing around with Canva and like trying to make like starting soon screens and overlays and stuff. And I'm really excited about just the idea of it. I'm really hoping that I'll be able to do it soon, because I'd love to be able to chat with you guys actually live instead of just in a video format like this. Like, I'd love to get live feedback and actually be able to like talk to you all. So as soon as I have more information about that, I will probably be putting it in my community page here on YouTube as well as on Twitter. So if you want to be up to date on that stuff, consider subscribing and maybe following my YouTube or following my Twitter. All my socials are linked in this video as well as on my About Me page. I do just want to say this is actually now the 3rd time I've done this tool page, because when I recorded it yesterday, I didn't have the gameplay recording for part of it. I had to like close out of the game to check on something, and then I forgot to start recording the gameplay again. So that one I actually knew a lot, but I will say the first time I did it, it took like probably a good 15 minutes to figure it out, because that one clamp just was horrible. This game is like so just therapeutic for me. It's so nice, and like it's funny because I love these like cozy organization type games and I absolutely adore them, but like in real life I'm the most unorganized person you could probably ever meet. Like, it's bad. You can see like my setup is just a hot mess, and just imagine that throughout the rest of my whole apartment, because that's about what we're working with here. But like this type of organization, this is fine. It's like the actual act of cleaning though is so difficult for me because I get so overwhelmed and just cannot, I can't do it. Like, it's so difficult for me. Okay, so this one, last time I did it lighting up these arrows, and it was like 1 out of the 2 stars. I'm thinking this time I'm gonna try for the 2nd star because I think it's just lining like the tape up. So I think I'm gonna do that this time. And then that way it'll be like at least a little bit different. Let's see here, how do I want to do this? So if we start here, pieces. One that will go here and here. I'm wondering if these two would line up or not. Or maybe these two. Let's try. Also, last time I did this, I could not figure out that you can use these two columns as well, and I was like severely struggling. Okay, the thing is though, which this is what the problem was last time too. I don't know how to get that over there because it is so difficult. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Move these. Move that there. Move that there. I'm trying to move this one, right? Do that. Guess we'll do this right now. That there, that there, that there. Oh, but I have to move these too. Well, this makes it more difficult. Let's see. That there. Could do that. Or okay, those do line up, so that's good at least. We got something going on. Lines up there like that, kind of, but I don't think that's correct. Let's see. Nope, those don't line up. Okay. That definitely does not. Which one did I say kind of lines up? Not you. Was it you? Okay, that one lines up like that. So let's see if there is something that goes that way and that way. Not that. Not that. Could be like that, though. And then like that. That works. I don't know, I might just switch to the arrows now, guys, because this is a lot harder than I thought it'd be, because now where does it go? I don't know where it would go now. Unless this is supposed to be up one, in which case, what goes under this? This one? Yeah, and then is there another tall? But that's not gonna fit all three of them. Yeah, that doesn't work, so I'm just gonna do the arrows, I think. I tried to do something different and it's not working out. So we're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. Get that there. This is like, even though I've like technically done this before, it's still a struggle because it's just like a puzzle and not really like the other ones. Yes, were very like you could remember that and just do it from memory, but this is like a real puzzle. Even though I've done it before, it's still kind of actually, I do, because you are not supposed to be there. Can go there. I can go there. Okay. You. The red one right there. This one, and this one, and this one. Also, yesterday doing this one, it reminds me a lot of this game I had as a kid. It was a Toy Story 2 CD game, and it was like Woody and Buzz, I think, trying to escape the airport, like the scene from the movie. And so it was like, they had to travel through the airport jumping onto like boxes and luggage and stuff. And if they jumped on the cardboard box, sometimes they'd like fall down into the box, and jumping on the luggage, sometimes it would like explode and they'd be flung across the map. That was a really fun game, and it had like a whole bunch of mini games. It was really fun. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, please let me know, because that is such a throwback. Oh, and that's it. We are now all caught up to what I did yesterday. So with all that being said, we are now finally done with this video. Hopefully there will be no more technical difficulties that happen with this video, and I'll be able to just upload it and you all will be able to watch it. I hope that should be as easy as it is, but we'll see. If you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you who watches these videos, likes, comments, all that good stuff. You will mean the world to me. As I said, you can find me in other places around the internet. All of my socials will be in the description below. If you want to follow me, you can, but if you don't, no hard feelings. If you enjoy games like this or other cozy gaming content, consider subscribing and joining my community of noodles. Subscribing will allow you to interact with me and other noodles more freely, as well as be up to date on all the things that I'm posting, updates, videos, all that good stuff. And with all that being said, I will see you on Sunday for the 100 Baby Challenge and more cozy gaming content next week. Bye guys!